Hey everyone, welcome back to the RP Games YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is the Banner Saga. We're on our way to Boersgard. We picked up a varl called Sigbjorn, who was a drunken mess when we found him. And I think if we're not careful, he's gonna be a drunken mess for the rest of the route. We have extremely low morale. We have 9 days, which I hope will be enough to reach Boersgard, but I am gonna rest here just to improve morale. I don't care so much about the injuries at the moment, but we could use a little boost to morale. There we go. Now let's continue. Curious to see what we will find in Boersgard. We wasted so much of our supplies waiting in Sigrholm for Juno. Man, I regret that choice. Aukfrosta, the young girl who joined your caravan after being found nearly frozen, suddenly stands still, refusing to move. She points off to the side of the trail and stares, her eyes full of fear. "This again," remarks one of the clansmen nearby. "Show me." She nods and slowly draws a tent. "Edge," she says, pointing to the tent, then again off to the trail. Your confusion prompts her to draw another symbol on the tent, one you've seen before on dredge armor. Ooh. "Let's lead a full party to ambush what we suspect might be dredge. Yes, let's get into some more fights. And let's not forget to bring Iver this time." That didn't really happen, it was all your imagination, people. "Quietly," you warn the fighters. Aukfrosta's fear is well founded. Beyond a short ridge lies a large dread encampment. You have your warriors encircle the camp, breathe deeply, and charge. In the aftermath of the assault, you take stock of your fighters. Nobody lost, and not a dredge left alive. You leave their bodies as a warning to anyone others who follow behind and return to camp in good spirits. Holy crap, seriously? Did we just slaughter a whole encampment of dredge without fighting? Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't improve morale, what will? The game has realized that I'm so good at this strategy stuff that, you know, it's just gonna let me automatically win the battles. It's fine by me. "More supplies missing," the woman by a wagon says to you, "and look, tracks. Right here, they look like children's footprints, but my husband and I followed them into the wilderness a ways. They meet up with some adult tracks, no telling how many. Let's question the parents about their children." You quietly make your rounds, asking parents about their children's whereabouts. Some give exact details, others are aloof and no one knows anything about missing supplies. All promise to keep closer tabs on their own.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Oh wow, that's an impressive city. So, yeah, we took a good hit to our supplies again. Damn children. No good for nothing. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of dredge, varl, and men. "Excuse the mess," shouts a voice from above the gates. Oh, that's a cool looking varl. Looking up, you spy a striking varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors without luck. "Let us in," you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. "I won't be hearing the end of this for a while," he says before yelling. "Open up, Bulwark. They dug me out of Reynevik." You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive varl make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. Ha! I completely forgot that we had Sigbjorn here. "You may be interested to know they brought a mender." You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the meat? Yeah, let's get... Yeah, where's the important stuff, dude? Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. Well, I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways, some as far as Skogr. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now, otherwise you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along, we're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostfeller all over again. This is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? That good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into a seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Boersgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking a stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks. Interesting. Okay, so we have a market and we have the docks. Let's take a quick look at the market first, though. 1 renown gets 1 supply. Are you kidding me? Oh man, stingy. Stingy mother effers. A cursed fang said to fill itself with the blood of its enemies and grant power to those who would keep it full. Oh, that's a great item. We have Svalen Dust, we have Warrior's Oath, a medallion worn around the neck of some varl to remind themselves of their worth as warriors. We have Namesh's Ring. This ring was worn by one of the great kings of men to symbolize the unification of his people. +2 strength resist, +1 will per kill. That is a nice item. We have enough renown to level someone to level 5, but then it's all gone. We could take this ring, which I am very tempted to do actually, against Better Judgment, which is the name of the game. And we have the Eyeless Rift, the simple black sash, said to be wrapped around the eyes of a blind archer. Yeah, we've seen that before. Yeah, let's pick up this ring. I cannot help myself. Level 5 items, even though we don't have level 5 people. But, you know, greed is good. There's a really nice song about that from my youth. Let's head to the docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water, buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here, murmurs Alet. They're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Eyvind, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor's here is in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and a half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce, markets are bare. Boersgard has a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arborang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsma River all the way to the capital. Leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Boersgard? It's the best I could do, Alet. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on there's gonna be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week, if not sooner. Well, I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Iver roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Let gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Avent. What do we do about Bellower? Avent says nothing for a moment. Yeah, great. I don't know. Yeah. Very helpful, Avent. Very helpful. Let's see what's up with Iver here, because he's not happy. You find Iver standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Iver cuts you off before he can say anything. You know he's been through worse, like losing an arm and things like that. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done. So we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. Yeah, we only have 2 days left, actually. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep the people away. What a damn mess. I'll see what I can do. Oh boy, there's going to be some really tough choices here, I think. Iver explains, I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters and varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. So we're gonna probably lose fighters and varl with every choice that we make. We need supplies, so let's find the source for supplies first, then find a safe place for the caravan. I checked around, Outlive tells you. Nobody has food, or they won't part with it for a fair price, and our medicine has been gone for days. They're either gouging their prices or it's just plain gone. She doesn't say it, but you can tell this is going to be a serious problem. Let's tell the caravan to start rationing tighter. Not gonna be happy about that. With supplies dwindling, you gather the caravan together and tell them they'll have to be more careful with their food. For the most part, there is no complaint, just a sense of plummeting spirits. If you're lucky though, the supplies could stretch a little further. Okay, that got us 30 supplies. We lost a bunch of people here, damn. Iver points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, they're getting braver. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help. If there's nobody left to defend the walls. Oh man. Yeah, we really need to defend these walls. I need to find a safe place for the caravan though. This is gonna hurt. Damn, this game is brutal. The entire caravan is spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Let, like Frostfeller. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together. Or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. Let's make camp in an open space, keeping everyone together. I think that makes the most sense, I hope. We've done well sticking together before. We don't need to change things now. Your caravan sets up a camp as normal and goes about their guard patrols as usual. Hopefully it keeps people working together and in their element. We do need to help. 38 fighters. Damn. Yeah, yes, I know. This is bad, says Ivan as Iver points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. We've been losing warriors left and right. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. We had a problem, he says. Looters came round and scattered a bunch of people, raided some supplies. Some wounded, others we can't find. If you could find the time, he leaves it there and runs back into town. Yeah, Jesus. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. Let runs up to you, out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand. You consider what to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Yeah, we need to defend the walls. That stone singer is going to wreak havoc on us if we don't take care of it. This will be a rough fight, but we've got to take it down. You ready? Hey, look at that, we didn't forget Iver. It's a feather in my cap. If ever there was one. Let's try and keep the big dude from doing something. I don't know what he's gonna start doing, but it doesn't look good. We're not gonna do anything, let's let them come to us. It's a bit of a boring tactic maybe, but we shouldn't really be doing something if we cannot hit them. Can we? That's a pity. I would actually prefer to be able to hit here. So if we move our mender over here, I hope I saw that correctly. Yes, that I did. And then we can hit two people at the same time. Or two dredge at least. Let's not call them people. That was a good hit. Let's move in with Iver now. And let's start doing a lot of damage. When this big guy goes down, that's it's gonna be a huge relief. We could do 1 damage here. However, I want to put an arrow in front of this guy, so let's see. I might need to move over here for that. And then let's put an arrow here. That does 6. Oh wow, he has 13 strength. Damn. If I move here, however, it's possible that this guy walks around. That is not good. If I move over here, I don't think we have that same issue. I do want to do 6 damage or even more damage here. Let's go all out. It's a serious slinger, damn. That is 12. Let's move in with Ekel and let's do our... oh, that's gonna hit Iver. That is not ideal. Might want to just do some regular damage then. Let's just move Mogan in front here. See what happens. Ooh. I wasn't exactly expecting that, but it's still okay. It's still okay. 11. Here is someone we could kill. Yeah, we do need to go for that singer though. Let's move Ivan somewhere a bit more safe. Here he cannot be attacked, at least by the big guy. And then let's do some more damage here. We could kill either of these, or we can attack that big one. This is who? That's him. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for the kill here and leave the big one to Mogan. Let's kill this one. He does the most damage. There we go. Yep. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. The Spell Singer is next. And then it's that one. We need to be careful though that this big one is not going after Oddliff here. Because, yeah, since I moved Iver, now they're unprotected. That was not exactly what I had in mind, but, you know. We can have a kill here though, which is great. There we go. What is happening next? 13. Yeah, we need to take down the strength here still, but I can do 4 damage here, which I cannot ignore. 5 even. Move here, and now we are gonna... Oh, that still hits Iver? Damn it. Strength damage, yeah, just try it. Let's see, what was that? Okay. So we are gonna do our bloody flail over here. That's a good one. If Oddliff does not move, we could actually kill this one probably, now that so much of his armor is gone. I'm wondering how far can I reach with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not be able to reach him if I move over here. But I am gonna move closer with Ivand. Worst case, I could also mend actually. Yeah, I could mend Ivar. Restores armor up to half the current willpower, so that would be 3 armor at this moment. That sounds good. Alright, so at least we got into close combat with this guy. 70%. Let's whack all of his armor here. And now, indeed, as expected, we can kill with Oddliff here. That is good. I think we should be able to do a good amount of damage with Rook if we can reach. We cannot. 5, 4... Spellsinger is next, and then that one. Okay. So we are gonna move here with Rook, and we're gonna shoot this one to take away the strength. What can he do? That is 1 damage only, that's a pity. However, let's try this. That is more than 1 damage, so that is good. We have bloody flails for days, so Let's try and take him out. Yes, we did. Oh, that's awesome. Iver is taking some damage. However, now the spell singer should be within range of some damage. That's a good hit. We can do 4 more damage. Great. I don't think I can reach him with Oddliff. Yeah, that's a pity. I would have to move here to do 5 damage. That kills actually, so yeah. Let's just do that. Down goes the spell singer. And down goes our last slinger. Alright, that was not too bad. Some much needed renown. Nobody wounded even, I'm surprised. So, Iver, what do you have to say now? This morning, says Iver, I saw him. Bellower is here. I think it won't be long. Ivan leans silently on a staff nearby. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Let's see. Let's investigate the riots down by the dock or put Krumr... Let's put Krumr in charge of leading our warriors. Krumr, you shout, calling around the war leader. This is your expertise. Are you willing? Krumr is more than happy to switch off leading the charge, giving Iver a break between fights. He spends the rest of the day showing you complex war strategies to reduce losses. Oh, great. That is good at least. -2 fighters, -6 clansmen. Yeah, okay, that's good. Iver, can we really keep this up? Iver looks like he hasn't slept for days. We've lost a lot of fighters, he mumbles. The weight of the situation is crushing. Then from afar in the distance you hear a horn. Dredge don't use horns, it occurs to you. Ivan appears at your side just as a long caravan of people come into view, Dredge turning to attack them. Who is that, you ask? It can't be. Ivan runs towards the gates, shouting, You see their banner? It's Hakon! As you wonder how they got here, the gates are heaved open, and you charge out onto the field, clearing a path through the dredge. We might as well promote Krumr. That's not going to cost us a lot. It's only going to be 5 renown, and we can get his strength up. There we go. We can promote him again, but that's not really what I wanted to do. Alright, let's start putting arrows down. Mainly melee people here. We cannot reach him with Rook, that's a pity. I could move out there, but I don't want to get hit with Rook. So let's move Rook here and just rest. Alright, Krumr. Yeah, we're gonna need to move Iver in front here. This arrow should protect them for 1 turn, I hope. Let's put Krumr in contact with this big guy. 60%, yeah, we need armor damage here. So if I move in front here, Iver gets stuck, so that is not at all what I want. Let's just put Mogan here. They need a while to reach us. Let's hit this guy with lightning. We do need to move in front here, that is for certain. So let's get Iver in here. We could do a battering ram, but I think I'm just gonna go with the attack. We can do... oh, we could actually... if we do the 5 armor damage, the next... we have a choice with Outlive then. We could target this big guy and do a lot of damage, or we could use another arrow to slow everyone down. I'm just gonna do the 5 armor damage for now. Outlive takes a hit to the head here. Okay, so that doesn't exactly do what I thought it would do. So, yeah, her strength is not high enough, unfortunately. So let's place another arrow. We are gonna place the arrow here. I assume this is where someone is going to walk into it. When is it up to Krumr? We could actually move over here. That is, I would say, still relatively safe, although this guy will probably reach Rook, but 4 damage is a bit hard to ignore. Actually, we could do a lot more damage. Let's go all out on this one. Okay, he got blocked, that is good. Now we can actually go... we can take out some people. Should we leave the big one up to Iver? Because Iver is... the big one is going to go prior to Iver. So how about I move here and do this damage, do 5 damage, and then leave it up to someone else to finish him off. Oh, Rook dodged. That is great. We can do 4 damage here. Just straight up. I think I'm just gonna do that actually. Or 6. Just get their strengths down as much as possible. Oh, we got a nice one here. Look at that. Great. Alright, Ivan. Have some fun. There's gonna be a good hit of electricity going on. Oh man, these menders are so good. And it took down the big one. Great. Alright, 5 damage, 6 damage. So we can actually move up here. We can kill this one without any willpower. That's great. That is okay too. I think I want to place an arrow in here actually to take away the big one's turn once again. We'll see if it's him who walks in there, but chances are yes. Alright, now 3 damage, 4 damage. We can kill this one. That is exactly what we are going to do. That hurt. Can do 3 damage, so we can kill another one here with Krumr. Ouch. Ouch, we might lose a let there. Yep, that's not good. That is not good at all. Let's move in here and bloody flail. Yep, we took away another turn. Now, however, we can kill the big one here. I think that's still worth it. Should we move out of the way? Yeah, we might as well move a little bit. It's not gonna help us much. That was a good hit. Alright. We're gonna kill someone with one smack of Iver's hammer. Or axe, I should say. Rook is in melee combat here. Is that a good thing? I would say let's move Rook over here and protect Iver. Not Iver, Ivind. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even attack. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's move over here and take off some armor, because that's pretty much all we can do. We might still lose we might lose Krumr still. We are gonna spend 2 willpower to get here and then bloody flail this dude. Those were some solid hits. 2 damage. We can even kill him just hitting him with our stick here. However, I do want to move over here and then damn it. Yeah, so let's just do this then. We're gonna hit Rook as well. Yep. Ah, that was a pity. Alright, let's move Iver in front and whack. Oh, no. Let's attack and kill. Man, Iver is... what a hero. Two injured people. It's hardly avoidable. Although I'm sure in the comments you will disagree with that. Juno! Hey, what's up, Juno? Oh, she's actually here. It's not a ghost. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd ever see you again, Ivind. She smiles and they embrace. Ivind is completely taken aback, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to Sigrholm. I ran into problems. Yeah, us too. Problems is putting it lightly. There is a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge are practically falling out like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. Well, we noticed. Yeah, no shit. Glad to see you make it out alive, Vignevar. I take it the others didn't. Hakon becomes quiet and he motions towards Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned, I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with Bellower. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Well, she sounds confident. She sounds very confident. That's good. Hakon's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredge as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Boersgard. 280 varl, 300 supplies. Oh my goodness, yes. And we have 56 and we have 65 renown. We can level up, people. Hakon joins you on the wall with his personal bodyguard Mogr. Behind him, the prince, Luden, stands alone, looking miserable. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Eyvind. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Eyvind's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook? Come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less, if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses and something shifts in your vision for just a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head. And you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away, but you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. I think Outlive is gonna be jealous, seeing this new woman show up and then take her rook away. You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone aside from hundreds of dredge who are all facing towards an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. I think this is a great cliffhanger. We will continue in the next episode, and I'm curious to see what's going on. I think we've reached close to the finale, probably. I think everything is going down here in Boersgard with the two caravans coming back together. Can't wait to see what happens. I'm so curious. That I really enjoy this game. I hope you do too. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to follow along, and I will see you in the next video.